Welcome to the so-called Milseburg Extra Tour, one of the most beautiful hikes in the Rhön region of Germany. This tour takes us on a 17.5 kilometer or 10.9 mile circular route, rich in history, nature and breathtaking views. Our journey begins at the base of Milseburg, one of the most prominent mountains in the Rhön region. At a height of 835 meters or 2,740 feet, Milseburg is not only an impressive viewpoint but also a place full of history and legends. The archaeological trail leading to the summit reveals the history of a prehistoric settlement. Excavation findings and the reconstruction of the ring wall testify to the mountain's significance as a Celtic oppidum in ancient times. For more about the Celts, check out my video on the Glauberg. I have already filmed the tour but have not yet edited it. When in the future the video is finished and published, you will find an info card with a link in the top right corner. On our way to the summit, we also found a sign telling the legendary origin story of Milseburg. In the time of the Christian missionaries, a giant named Mills lived in the Rhön region. He did not want people to be baptized. Saint Gangolf set out with his knights to defeat the giant Mills. The fighters had only one spring available for refreshment, which belonged to a miserly farmer. He demanded a lot of money for the water. But the knights could not raise the money. Sadly, the knights stood in their armor, not knowing how to proceed. Gangolf scooped water from the spring with his helmet, carried it to his comrades' camp and poured it onto the ground. Everyone was horrified and screamed loudly. But suddenly a spring bubbled up from that spot. They named this spring Gangolf's Well. This well still exists today. The spring of the miserly farmer, however, dried up. The knights refreshed themselves with fresh water and now courageously stormed up to the rock castle of the giant Mills. Out of fear and despair he took his own life. The devil with whom he was allied buried him under a huge mountain of stones. Today the giant's grave is called Milseburg. From the summit of Milseburg in clear weather, we have a wide view over the Rhön mountains. The landscape here is characterized by volcanic basalt formations and offers a beautiful panorama. Another highlight on the way is the Fuldaer House, which invites you to take a break. Here one can have some food and drink and let the impressions of the hike sink in. Beyond the Fuldaer House we continued towards Maulkuppe, at the foot of which we could enjoy a fabulous view of Milseburg and the distant peak of Wasserkuppe, the highest peak of the Rhön region. After crossing the Stellberg, the path descended steeply into the Bibertal, which translates to Valley of the Beavers. The subsequent ascent was very steep and particularly exhausting due to its timing towards the end of the hike. Thank you so much for hiking with me today. I hope I will see you soon for some more exploration of my home country, Germany.